Welcome you back to Black Side tonight. We're going to talk about Carnegie Mellon professor who wished the Queen excruciating pain as she died. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Carnegie Mellon professor Nigerian Uju Anya made some controversial statements about the Queen's death, and you'll hear about them in this report out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Quote, I am a child and sibling of survivors of genocide. She says, quote, I was born in the immediate aftermath of this genocide, which was directly supported and facilitated by the British government, then headed by the monarch Queen Elizabeth II. Dr. Anya, an associate professor in the Department of Modern Languages, was born in Nigeria and says this tweet that reads, quote, I heard the chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire is finally dying. May her pain be excruciating, came from what her family lived through. But it quickly created controversy online, and many called for CMU to fire Dr. Anya. That's when the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression contacted CMU.
We wrote them a letter saying, we know you're getting a lot of pressure from a lot of people, including really heavy hitters like Jeff Bezos, to punish this professor. We want to remind you that you have excellent, strong promises of free expression for your faculty so that they can express their opinions, including dissenting opinions, and so you can't punish her.
FIRE says CMU has not responded, but online the university posted that they don't condone what they call the offensive and objectionable messages, but they added free expression is the core to the mission of higher education. Dr. Anya went on to say, while some may not approve of how a survivor of state violence expresses their opinion, she has not only read about it in history books. On CMU's campus, Marcy Cipriani, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Dr. Anya told the truth. She literally told the truth, and they were ready to punish her. You had people like Jeff Bezos. You had heavy hitters around the country wanting this woman to be fired. She grew up in Nigeria, in which the colonizer took advantage of all the resources that country had, along with another African country, Kenya, and several more in the British Commonwealth. She has the right to express herself. We know about Anya because she has some nasty things to say about FBAs and ADOS, but she's right about this. And the Queen did nothing. She sat back and watched Nigeria be pillaged, watch as British forces use their power with one tribe against another tribe. And you also seen many people executed and killed by the colonizer. What is she supposed to say? She's supposed to bow down in front of a queen that took everything from her. She had to leave her country of Nigeria to come to America and live out her dream. And they're still meddling in Nigeria, Kenya, all around the world with the MI6, stirring up trouble to make sure they still have control over those resources. We got an SOB like Mr. Amazon himself, Jeff Bezos, who won't even pay his workers livable wages. They have to run around and pee in cups, in jars, just to get their jobs done. Amazon drivers have to work 12, 13 hours a day to deliver packages. Here's a man with so much money, he could solve world hunger with half of his money, but he's mad at a woman who suffered under the British Commonwealth regime. And he's mad at her for saying these words. Because you happen to like her and you happen to be part of the dominant society doesn't mean people of color, people who are of African descent would love Queen Elizabeth. To most of us, she's no queen of ours. She may be a queen to tethers, but she's not a queen to ours. And those statements could be made by millions of Africans who lived under the wrath of the British Commonwealth Empire. This makes me sick that they were willing to punish this woman for making these statements. And I would like to tell that sister, Dr. Anya, who made some disparaging remarks about ADOS and FBA, calling us Akatas. See, when you get in trouble and you here in America, the only people you could turn to is ADOS and FBA. Because if you think your colonizer, your white buddies, is going to stand by your side, yes, you had that one woman, but where's the rest of them? You got to keep your job because of us. But there's no tears shed when it comes to Africans and ADOS and FBA, because we know the damage you have done. You Europeans have done to the African continent. You have stolen all the resources and you still doing it today. So this woman has the God-given right to say what she pleases. That's her constitutional right to express her pain and her people's pain. I'm tired of people uplifting the colonizer, these white people. They have taken so much from us and given us nothing like. And I agree with Sonny Huston, who said black people deserve reparations, not only from the British Commonwealth Empire, but we deserve reparations from the United States government because they kept the colonization and the slavery of black people and Jim Crow of black people in America. There's not much difference from the British Commonwealth Empire and the American Empire. They all promoted hate. They all promoted racism. They all promoted white domination and white supremacy. But what have they done to repay the people they so dearly harmed? They have no sympathy for us. So why in the hell should we have sympathy for a queen? I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.